Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This will be our last review because we had one in, start of October. I thought, oh, we've done 3, we did a convention, so anyway, I will not be doing another review, but hopefully you have enjoyed the 3 reviews and the convention, and we have one more to go in our collection video for the Halloween season. But today we are talking about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, which if you have not seen my Spooky Empire video, go check that out. I've filmed, they did a panel, much of the cast. That is the main reason I wanted to buy the film, because they were so enthusiastic about it. So I did, and we will talk about it. So, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, you're probably thinking, how did this movie ever get made? Because the rights went back into public domain after a certain amount. I think it's is it 50 years or something? A property goes into public domain, so anybody can make a movie about it, much like Dr. Seuss, because the mean one, which I've not seen, but I hear some okay things about it. That's the reason that movie was also made. But this independent company, does it say the company name? No. No. It's not Imagine. Anyway, Imagine Lionsgate eventually got the rights to release it on DVD. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. A very crazy concept. It should not work, a children's property being adapted into a horror one. I'm trying to think, where's that? Much like the Banana Splits movie, which is a lot of fun. They obviously had a decent budget to do that. But this company did not have a lot of money. It is very, very low budget. As far as the production quality, they just bought the mask. They didn't make it. But I enjoy it for what it is. If you go into it with kind of no expectations at all, I think you will have a lot of fun. Now, there are moments where the characters do really dumb things, which we'll get to. We'll get to the hot tub thing. I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. But it starts with Christopher Robin. Well, there's this cool animated sequence where they talk about Christopher Robin as a kid, and he has to leave all the creatures in the 100-Acre Wood to go to college, and they're left to fend for themselves and what they do to survive. And then you cut to present day. Christopher Robin takes his fiancée to meet Pooh and his friends, which that's one of the dumb things. After so many years, I don't know why he thought just showing up, oh, they're gonna accept me with open arms wide open, as the song goes. Uh, and then they get there, and the fiance immediately knows something is not right here. And they added Eeyore's tail to the sign. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The signs are very much hand painted, uh, very cheaply made. I will say that the signs do not look great, but it's the budget they had. So, anyway, they immediately hide. Christopher Robin is kind of reluctant because he thinks they're all still pals and whatnot, even though what they have had to do to survive. But he wouldn't know that, I guess. But anyway, they hide, and Piglet. Anyway, there's this whole montage where they're running away, and Piglet, strangles his fiance. Uh, the movie overall is not scary, so if you're looking for something like suspenseful, or I mean, there are moments when he's walking by the the glass doors, and there's a few moments at the end that are kind of suspenseful. But overall, if you want a terrifying movie, I would say this is not that. Uh, anyway, so they get Christopher Robin, uh, I guess for him to know what's happened. I don't know. But then you pick up with this group of friends, which I don't think they're connected at all to Christopher Robin. I guess they're just in this house that's in the again a lot of stuff is not explained, but they rent this house for the weekend to, you know, enjoy the weekend, kind of a getaway, I guess. So anyway, uh, they are then obviously attacked by Pooh and Piglet. Uh, in some cool sequences, there are some very cool kills in this movie. I will say that, even though the budget is very minuscule, Rob Zombie would be like, yeah, I couldn't do anything with that budget. Uh, but there's a cool sequence with the hot tub, but she takes selfies, sees them, and stays in the hot tub. The cast talks about this as well. There are a lot of dumb choices. If I see two creepy dudes in masks, or animals, I guess they were, I would not just continue to stay in the hot tub. I would run. I would get out of there. Anyway, she stays in there. Obviously, gets taken out. Would yeah, knocked out and taken somewhere else. Then there is a cool sequence in the pool, which she's running away, and he's like hitting the water with his sledgehammer. It does look cool. And then you see Winnie the Pooh sneaking around, and obviously one by one, they are taken out. There's this cool part where he stabs uh, with this butcher knife, and she's like stuck on the tree. That part's cool. Then when he uses the car to run somebody over, that part is also very cool. And anyway, we eventually get to the final showdown with Christopher Robin, the one who has survived, and Winnie the Pooh. Oh, he takes out Piglet too, by the way. Or the girls who I forget. Anyway, Piglet is taken out. Uh, and then there's this final confrontation. Uh, Very cool sequence at the end. I think the ending is when they did reshoots and they got a lot more money. So there's an explosion. There's a head being chopped off. Very cool sequence. The ending is probably the best part of the movie. Uh, and then Christopher Robin runs away after everybody else has been killed. And that leads into a sequel, which we will get very soon, I believe. I think they talk about that in the panel. Go watch that video if you want to hear them talk about and everything they had to say about the movie. Overall, not great, but it is a lot of fun. If you go in with zero expectations like I did and just kind of watch it for what it is, you will have some fun. There are a lot of cool kills. Just the production quality is not there. I think the budget for the next one will be a lot more since this one was very profitable. But Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I enjoy this one. It's not one to write home about, obviously, but is there are a lot of fun moments, and I enjoyed it. Obviously, I met the cast, so a little bias there, maybe, but I enjoyed the movie overall. Definitely check it out this Halloween season. Leave a comment if you have seen it and your thoughts. So that is going to do it. I'm Josh. More videos coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you out thrifting or at Walt Disney World, I will see you at the movies. Bye.